Hey guys, welcome to the vlog today. Vlog number 10. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Right now I'm actually driving to go get my wife. I'm driving to go get her because we got to pay the water bill today. Because apparently the way they do it is you got to pay the water bill on the 1st, but you could actually pay the rent on the 1st through the 3rd. So we got to pay the water bill today, get that done. Then I got to drive her to work. Then I got to drive myself to work. Then I have to drive not only myself, but her and her friend to church tonight. So a lot of driving. The gauge is not looking so good when it comes to gas. So I'm gonna have to fill up eventually during this day. Hopefully I have enough money to do so. Anyway, guys, I'm so happy to be alive today. Last night, man, the other day, I was so tired. And the beautiful thing about the internet and vlogging and stuff is, well, my channel is still very young, so I don't have a lot of expectations on me right now. Not a lot of people comment or even watch the videos that I make as of right now, so it's not really something I'm concerned about. So I'm really just trying to do my very best to stay consistent with myself, because that's all that really matters as of right now. And the more consistent I stay with myself, later on in the future, when you guys are expecting more from me, I can actually do it without getting too overwhelmed with everything I have to do. And I talked about how we're only human, and it's totally true. Hello? It's totally true. We're only human. I don't want you guys to overwhelm yourself with any work that you have to do. I'm actually editing for a living now. I'm doing video for a living. You guys know that. So the reason why I do this vlog, and you need a reason to do things, right? The reason why I'm doing this vlog is because now this is my life. I can actually spend the time I want to spend on videos and editing, and I can actually be transparent with everybody, and I can actually talk to you about things. Before, I didn't have that time. I worked a job 9 to 5 essentially. Well, actually it was 6 a.m. to like 3 or 4 p.m. every day. I was too tired to do stuff like this. Now I have the time, I feel good, and I'm ready to get it done, baby. Woo! So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys just stick with me. I hope you guys subscribe, and I want this to be more like a family relationship. I want us to be more of a unit. I love you guys, and I want you guys to love me too. So let's get the day started, shall we? Yay! Guys, I just dropped my wife off at work. We're about to have some fun today, about to go to work now for myself. And apparently it only takes 29 minutes to get there. So it's actually closer to her job than it is to mine, which is fine. Wait, that doesn't make sense. It's closer to her job than it is to my house. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm actually really excited today. I'm awake. I feel alert and everything, so I'm just ready to get the day done and get some stuff started. So I wanted to talk today about like decision making and life experiences. A lot of times I think I've realized over the years that people who have not been through a super traumatic experience have a hard time really appreciating life. And I think that's kind of a general statement in my eyes, because I feel like the more you have been through, the more you can appreciate the life that you currently have. So, I'm going to talk about today how the time that I almost died. I almost died several times in my life. When I was first born, I had the worst case of pneumonia in Michigan, the state of Michigan, where I was at the time. And it was really bad. I apparently almost died from that. And this time I almost died, it was a little bit more strenuous on my mind because I actually remembered it, and I was kind of like, I think I was like 15 or 16 when it happened. So it was a memory that will stick with me for the rest of my life. So here's what happened. I was at work, and I used to work at this little restaurant, and we had a hard day of work that day, really hard day of work. And finally, after that day was over, I decided to call it a day, and we were cleaning up and everything. And while we were cleaning up, we suddenly realized that there was a man standing behind us with a gun. And this gun was practically, it was right in front of my face. He had it pointed right at me, and I was freaking out. I mean, I was so scared because up north where I'm from, in Pennsylvania, in Philly specifically, you know, when a person doesn't wear a mask, that means they're not trying to hide anything, which means they're more willing to kill you. That's kind of what I was afraid of, and the man was not wearing a mask. So what I was afraid of was that he was just going to call it a day and just kill us all. So he had pointed the gun in my face, and he kept saying, put it down. All I had in my hand was gloves, and that was it. He kept saying, put it down, put it down, put it down. And I was screaming back at him. I was literally arguing with the gunman, okay? Finally, he decided to get the gun out of my face, and he pointed the gun at my manager who had the money, and he told my manager to put the money in the bag, blah, blah, blah. And then right at the end, I was really scared because he had finally gotten what he came for. What freaked me out the most was that he kind of stood there for a second and just looked at us. At that moment, I thought I was going to die. At that very moment, I thought about my life. I thought about my experiences up to that point. I was only 16, so my life flashing before my eyes was actually very quick. It wasn't a whole lot going on in that little flashback. I was afraid that I hadn't lived life. I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to live life. I was afraid I wasn't going to have kids or get married or go do anything. And finally, the man put the gun down and he left. That was the scariest thing that had ever happened to me. After that moment in my life, it really defined who I was as a person. It defined my mistrust in people. It defined how little I like to get to know people. And that might confuse you a little bit. Let me explain. You never know, and the scary part is anybody is capable. Whoever is that desperate is capable of being that gunman, right? I don't want to get so close to people that eventually my feelings, my emotions, the things I tell them become the gun that they use against me. Now that's scary. And so ever since that day, I realized how savage the human race really was and how scary it could be. But that also taught me that not everybody is like that. Yes, by the way, that was a black man who held us up. Now, there were other race people in there. Maybe they could say, oh, well, all black people are like this. They all just hold people up and steal your money. I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody's like that. If anybody should be racist against black people, it should be me, because I've gotten held up by a black person. I've gotten robbed by black people. I've gotten my car broken into by black people. So look, if anybody should be racist, it's me, but I'm not. And that just teaches people out there that your life experiences should not necessarily determine how you treat people. And I learned that later on down the road as I got older. Just because I got robbed doesn't mean I'm going to get robbed by everyone else in my life. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't get close to people. And it definitely doesn't mean that I should be afraid of living my life. And that's something I want you guys to learn. I don't know how young you guys are out there, but if you are my age or younger or older, just remember that your life experiences do not determine how you treat people. It doesn't matter if that person was black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter if they're fat or tall. Whoever bullied you, whoever made fun of you, whoever broke your heart, whoever fired you. Those life experiences should teach you only this, that life is short and that you should enjoy every minute of it. It should not teach you how to hate, and it should not teach you how to disrespect people, period. So, that's my story. That's the time about how I almost died, and it was scary. But that experience taught me a lot, and I'm still learning to this day. So, there you go. You enjoy that story? I hope you did. Ooh, next time I should say story time. That's how we should do it. What should we talk about next? Let me think. Ooh, I know what we should talk about. Darling, you send me. I know you. Let's talk about the fact that I'm at work now and I'll be out in a second. I'm so tired. I don't really actually feel like going inside, but I have to. I'm actually going to talk to my client, because my client wants me to come in from 11 to 6 every day. 11 to 6 is a long time, especially when you contract yourself out to other people. it's really taking up a lot of my time being here that long. So I'm gonna talk to him to see if he can shorten my hours and maybe even shorten my pay. I don't want to do it that way, but if it's possible, if it need be, then that's what I'll do. So I'll talk to him. I'll let you guys know what I come up with. I'll see you guys in a second. So I'm out here in Atlanta. Of course, you guys already know that. Just got out of work, on my way to church, and traffic is so bad right now. Like, I don't think you guys can actually see the full scale of how bad traffic is. But it's like stupid hot. People are angry. It's raining up in the northern side where I live. I just came from the south side of Atlanta, so it's just looking really bad. And people can't drive around here either. It sucks. Anyway, to continue my story about life experiences, I forgot where I was, but I'm pretty sure it was important. I'm pretty sure you got the point. I was supposed to be talking about something else, but I forget. Once again, this is the beauty of vlogging. You do the vlog and then you forget what you're talking about. I'm just annoyed at traffic right now. I'm annoyed at traffic. It's like you guys can't really see what's going on for some reason. I mean, I don't know how else to show you this garbage. Look at this guy. Oh my God. It's crazy out here, and you guys can't even really see it like I see it. Oh God. Look, I don't know. I'll end the vlog here because I don't want to die in a traffic accident. So I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. But like I said, life experiences, learn from them. And don't learn the wrong lesson. You know, like how to be racist and stuff like that. And, you know, experiences like how to get through traffic in Atlanta. Oh my God. I hope that guy's okay. See you guys in a minute. Wait. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I love you. Smooches. And, I really have a lot of trouble ending these things.
Send me, I know you. Send me honest, you